How is everyone doing? Welcome to the U.S. presidential election stream. Hope you're all doing well. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you. 24 hours straight of election coverage live from Kiev. We're not going to be doing any pauses, any stops at all. I will be doing everything from this chair, talking about every state, every voter count, every single piece of information we can juice out of the stone that we are trying to make bleed the last little drop of election-related content on this November 5th. I hope you voted. If you didn't vote and you're still in a state like Georgia, for example, the polls close in 45 minutes. You can still get out to the polls. If you're on the West Coast, you still got a lot more time. A lot of these states you can register the same day. You can still go out and vote if you haven't. But if you have, thank you so much for doing your privileged right to be able to choose your representatives. Welcome to today's election stream. God bless the United States of America. We got a long-ass, content-filled night for you all. Okay. So, first off, let me give you guys the rundown of how it's going to be ran here, because we are competing with some big streams, okay? I realize that today the market for election-related content is a little thick. It's a little thick around the market around election content right now. You got the mainstream channels like CBS News, ABC, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, the ever-respectable OAN, InfoWars, the Hinkle Network. What is the I don't know what Hinkle does. The Dive, I think, is his show. You got Jimmy Dore and whatever. So many great options, and I'm asking you to choose this stream. Well, first, let me tell you one thing. We don't got the big studio, okay? We got the tiny bunker studio. But that's the first thing. We are providing a unique perspective. Everybody else is from the United States, okay? I'm from the United States, but also I'm here in Kiev, and we can talk about that perspective and how this election is going to directly impact this country. We're going to be talking about it through that angle. We got some Ukrainian guests. Ukrainian Anna is going to be on later. We also got some other Ukrainians coming on to talk their perspective, as well as trade negotiators and other foreign policy people. We're going to talk about the foreign policy implications of either presidency as the votes come in, and we start to get a little anxious because this is going to be likely an incredibly close race. Now, if that Iowa poll ends up being true, maybe we're going to see some fluctuations, okay? Maybe it's going to be a shorter night than we think, but odds are it's going to be a long night. And so I want to bring on some of those commentators to give some foreign policy coverage. That's the first thing. The second thing is, okay, White B Goldbug, thank you for the primer. Thanks, Dylan, for providing that unique tiny bunker perspective. Absolutely. And we just got back. We just got back from the Pokrovsk axis. We just got back from the Soldovi axis. We were with the 68th. We were with the 33rd. We were with a few different mechanized brigades. I was with some prisoner soldiers who were doing some fighting around southern Donetsk. And we were with them on path to assault. We were doing a lot of interesting filming down there. So we're going to offer some unique perspectives from that angle. But here's the other thing, okay? Even if we don't got the big studio and like 20 people in-house, like the Destiny stream or etc., you know what we do have? We have a second camera angle, okay? Look at that, okay? For these tiny productions, and we're leaning into tiny productions tonight, okay? We're leaning in to the grassroots nature of today's programming. We still got a second camera angle. We got this map here. We got some colored markers, and we're going to make it work. And as the results come in, I'm going to have the prestigious joy of filling in these different puzzle pieces in this American puzzle that brings us up to 270 for Trump or 270 for Harris. God help us all. So we're going to fill it in as the results come in. As for how I'm going to determine when to fill in these states, I don't know. I'll use my better judgment. If one network calls it, but another network doesn't call it, I'll see which network it is and the credibility of said network. For example, One American News Network is not going to be used to confirm Virginia as a Trump pickup, and I am also not going to use I don't know, Ukrainian state television. I don't know what the other end of the spectrum would be. The Krasensteins on Twitter? I have no clue. Anyway, we're going to fill the results in as they come, and I'm excited to do so. I'm very excited to do so. But yes, we have a little bit of production value. And we got some cool patch placement. Look at this. Look at all these patches around here. We got CESU, we got the 66, we got the 22nd, we got Port Ivano Chist. They're a fundraiser for drones. We got Stella Packs. That's for my friends from the United Kingdom. He's doing good Ukraine aid work. We got some good stuff. We got some good stuff here. Anyway, that's the second camera angle. Let me get back to our person in-house. Thanks, Dylan. Back to Dylan. That wasn't very smooth. That was not very smooth. Also, we're going to be having on a bunch of guests tonight because we're on for 24 hours. If you guys are interested in who's scheduled, let me bring up the Excel spreadsheet. We had a cancellation. It was Pentuple, one of the smaller conservatives, but he was like one of the first gets we were going to have because tonight, we're not just the liberal perspective, okay? We're bringing on righties. We're bringing on righties. And you want to know why we're bringing in righties? We're bringing in righties for two reasons. Because some people might be like, no, tonight's the night to get with your camp. Tonight's the night to just get in your bunker with all your DNC shills or RNC shills or whoever and just, hunker down. No, I disagree. And the reason why is the copium and the hopium is so much better when shared with others, and you get to see the contrary perspective, okay? And we're here to provide unique perspectives. Dylan is deep inside the NATO command bunker, surrounded by Western generals and special forces. That's doxing. John Scott, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Dylan Birds Live. I appreciate that. Anyway, so let me read you some of the people we're going to have on tonight to, again, sell you guys on being here. We're going to have on Mikado Media. We're going to have on Ukraine Matters. We're going to have on Jeb and Rampage Paul. We're going to have on Wick. We're going to have on Michael Hillard from The Red Line. We're going to have on Dmitry Gabunsky, who is a trade negotiator from Australia. We're going to have on Cam Higbee, who's going to be on the same time as the trade negotiator. So I can't wait to ask Cam Higbee about tariffs. I can't wait to ask Cam Higbee about so many things. We're going to have actual Jake and Shark Zero and Cam Higbee on at the same time. Then actual Jake, Shark Zero, Gibbs, and Lactoid, two other conservatives.
ALA Nix has donated $5. I will not tolerate Virginia slander, you freaking Marylander.
Okay. How about Mr. Virginianer, okay? You grab your hand, you stick it under your desk, and you pull, okay? I respect you as a American, but not as a person from Virginia. Anyway, where were we? Kraut, we're gonna have on Kraut for quite a bit, I think 2 hours. We also have a Ukrainian, oh no, I forgot my Ukrainian MRE in my apartment. Well, it's 24 hours. We'll go get it. But I was gifted a Ukrainian military ration by the 68th, and I don't really know what to do with it because I didn't ask for it. They just kind of put it in my hand, and I was kind of like, okay, I guess this is mine now. So I decided we're going to eat Ukrainian military rations on stream today. So we're going to be eating that for